Greece, the Messina coast. I'm directing Before Midnight, which I've co-written with Julie Delpy and Ethan Hawke. It's the last day of August in 2012. We've got 4 days left to shoot.
Does that seem like the right pace, Rick?
Yeah.
Rolling.
Action.
The first two movies are so hopelessly romantic. Wouldn't it be fun to kind of dive into what happens when you really encounter a daily life with somebody? Because Jesse and Celine never had to do that.
It's more real. I mean, this film is probably the most rooted in reality of the three films, you know. It's romantic, but it's in a very, very real, not always obvious romantic way. You know?
The difference is, I think, between the second movie and the third, was there was zero anticipation for a second movie. None. We always joked, no one wanted this film except the three of us sitting in the room working on it. It was like, well, did they ever meet 6 months later? Yes, no, who cares? But on this one, because of the way the second movie ended, it's so perfectly ambiguous. Did he make the plane? Didn't he? If he didn't, they're off into their relationship. And people had their opinions about that. But we stacked the deck so much in the second movie that you wanted them to do it. You wanted him to miss the plane and stay there. It just seemed perfect.
When we finished Before Sunset, I was always very happy with the ending of that movie. There's something kind of beautiful, kind of Zen koan-ish about that ending. But it also, from a character point of view, it did feel like the story was unfinished.
It's a little coincidental that it's exactly 9 years later, between the first film, Before Sunrise, and the second, Before Sunset. And it really had the same trajectory of, we really had nothing to say about it for 5 years after the previous film. We joke about it a little bit, have a few ideas, but nothing takes hold with any of us. And then somewhere about a year or two ago, we kind of realized Jesse and Celine had something to say about this new stage of life. I think it was Julie and Ethan were both turning 40, and they're both parents now, and just a lot more life has happened. So it followed the same multi-year build-up, and I don't know, we just found ourselves working on an outline and getting serious about it.
So there's something about picking this up again that is very satisfying. In regards to the character, to be honest, that just comes out of the chemistry of the three of us. And that's always the mystery about what made those movies work. It's a dangerous thing to revisit, hoping that lightning would strike a third time,